remarkable and most unique sky hook. Such an impactful, unique big man, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And there's a pick. LeBron without hesitation. Takes the three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Outside Ingram. To the inside. It's stolen by James. Knocked loose. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Ball surveys the floor. Beyond the arc. Chamberlain pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 8. And it's blocked by Davis. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Baylor. Three-pointer, no good. And Ball will bring it up here for New Orleans. It's a 10-point game. Outside Davis. To the middle. Here's Williamson. Deflected.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
There's a screen. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It'll be on Zion Williamson. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. And that one misses.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Rejected by James. Pass to Davis. It's picked off. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron, strong like bull.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Pelicans trail by 14. Ball outside. Pass to Davis. Misses the jumper.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged the bullet there.
And here's Bryant outside. Second chance effort. Davis misses. And it's Pelicans ball. Now Ingram. No points yet. Williamson outside. Back to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. O'Neal pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Davis. Nice touch by Davis inside.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
Davis, a screen. The shot by Johnson, no good. Pelicans trail by 14. Ball outside. Pass to Ingram. Going inside. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Lakers lead by 14. Bryant outside. Pass to West. The three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Well, you got to put a body on Davis when he goes up in the air, because if you don't, it's too late.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, so are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. BA, back to you.
Now you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. And he can't get the first one.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
Pass the ball. With the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I tell you what, Ball has excellent speed. He's got good size, and his savvy shows up right there because he's cutting right into the heart of the defense at just the right time.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And Johnson drops them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Davis looking it over. Oh, the double clutch.
Great defense that time by Kobe. Elite at that end of the floor, too.
O'Neal. He got a piece of it. Outside Davis. On the table. It's deflected. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he sinks the second. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to O'Neal. A minute 53 left in the third. Pelicans trail by 12. Outside Davis. Back to Ingram. Now Williamson. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Davis hits.
On the other side of a crisp pass this time. Barron nailing the jump shot.
Now here's Johnson. Tipped. Now the Pelicans in transition. Excellent D there from Bryant. The Lakers lead by 9. And he goes right over Anthony Davis and slams it down.
Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
Davis with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Second team foul.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. Now Los Angeles with it. James outside. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
What touch from LeBron. Almost unrivaled in terms of different finishes in the paint.
Davis can't hit. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. And he drops the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Pelicans trail by 13. Holiday from long range. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Holiday's got 5 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. More 2K action. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Williamson with it. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial.
Throw it down! Nice!
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. It's truly one of Ball showing you he's got some bunnies in those shoes. This guy can bounce a little bit, throwing it down with power in no time.
Here's James. Rebounded by Cousins. Pelicans trail by 5. Pass the ball. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Ball's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Inside. James with a steal. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Baylor. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
To the paint.
Really hard to deal with the size Cousins has when he's down there. The defense sometimes has no choice but to commit the foul.
Team foul.
And that one misses. So both teams changing it up here. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. The Lakers lead by 4. And here's Johnson. Pass to Baylor. The baseline, Jay. Abdul-Jabbar. There's the block. The 3 from Ball. Pure from 3-point range.
Checking out Ball. This guy plays with the pace and smoothness and fluidity. That's impressive.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Baylor. To the left side wing. Pass to Goodrich. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And New Orleans making a change here.
Substitution for your
Here's Goodrich. Four on the clock. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Goodrich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Chandler. Outside Holiday. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Ingram. It's deflected. Here's Goodrich. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Second team foul.
At one point, they led by 16. Oh, he can't hit it. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
Tyson Chandler. Third personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, Gail Goodrich is really good at drawing fouls. He's so aggressive as an offensive player, and I love the fact that he's got that ability to change pace, too, which makes him hard to guard.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Johnson. And it's rejected. Ingram using the glass to lay it in.
You want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his number is called.
And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
Big bucket from a big man. Shaq is special.
Ball with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Ball outside. Williamson. Deflected. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And there's the rejection.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
It's off. Pelicans trail by 4. Oh, got a piece of it. 1:21 left in the final quarter. Ooh, the shot misses. And here are the Pelicans now. Ball outside. Ingram fires. And the 3 misses.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Williamson with a rebound. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. 4-point game. Lonzo. The 3 is in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. The big man has big game and big personality, so he is not afraid of the big moments. He gets it done in crunch time.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Thanks to that free throw, it's now a 2-possession game.
They lead by 4. Screen by O'Neal. Clock at 6. Here's Johnson. Cleared away by Davis. Ingram! And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, out.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside.
Are you kidding me? You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
To the inside. O'Neal, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for Los Angeles.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's George. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
The three from Bryant, and Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. First quarter, just over a minute played. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For three, Siakam drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Here's Johnson. The Lakers rebound. Pass to Bryant. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And Hibbert with the block.
Trying to attack Roy Hibbert land. His timing impeccable.
For three, Siakam. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron left side. Outside for Davis. Beyond the arc. Score the basket, his second of two attempts.
Love the readiness of AD. He's already prepared himself to shoot before receiving the ball.
Halliburton drives in. And Davis sends it back. James with it. George picks him up. And James throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
O'Neal wide open. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, the head coach for the Lakers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And we talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Throw good, Paul George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
George with the steal. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
One shot.
Indiana trailing here. Outside for George. Pass to Artest. And stolen by Chamberlain. It's Goodrich on the wing. Back to Chamberlain. Hibbert pulls it in. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Got it. Good job in the low post. George has got 7 points.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's West on the arc. Here's Chamberlain. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul. Indiana substitution.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Held ball. A jump ball has been called.
Outside Artest. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Going upstairs, Mr. Artest. Yes, sir.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar to stop the run. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And how about he... takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Here's Granger. There's the triple. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
You know, the size of Abdul-Jabbar typically overwhelms defenses, especially when he's operating close to the rim, forcing them to act as he draws the foul.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
On the wing, George drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 10 points in the game.
You've got to be alert to where George is out on that perimeter because that jumper of his has become dangerous.
Inside, Chamberlain drops in the layup for 2.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's West. Misses the layup. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Indiana out in front, leading by just 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Lakers foul. Elgin Baylor. First personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Here's our test. Outside for George. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
And it's Goodrich missing. The Pacers with the lead. Unloads. And stolen by Goodrich. So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
The Pacers making a switch here.
For the Lakers.
George with the steal. Pass to Boosie. Back to George. There's the drive. And George with the stuff.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
Out to West. This one for three. It's hauled in by McGinnis. Pacers leading by 3. Got a piece of it. Baylor with the steal. Goes up. And Baylor throws it down.
Yeah, an explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with the strong move.
Pass to George. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Chamberlain. Sweet move. And the layup is up and in.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Pass to Siakam. And here's George for 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Now Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't think you can allow Abdul-Jabbar to get ideal position inside, because if you do, he's dunking it all over you.
Lakers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Pass to Granger. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, George. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. Here's Goodrich. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And really not the quickest release, but a nice fluid stroke. And, of course, Goodrich is a tremendous competitor.
Oh, and the jam by Granger. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's West. No good from 18.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nobody near George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead. Pass to Goodrich. Over George. And it's Goodrich missing. George with the ball. Chamberlain picks him up. Granger outside. George looking over the floor. Outside Lewis. Rebounded by Goodrich. To the middle. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. Pacers leading by 4. Pass to Granger. Now, here's Siakam. On the wing, George. And it's George finishing it off.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Indiana now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Outside, George. Green by Siakam. Outside, George. Fires for 3. Siakam misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Granger with the bucket.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. A deep 3 from George. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we'll be right back after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's Halliburton. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Siakam. Right side, O'Neal. 6 to shoot. A floater.
It energizes everybody when LeBron is locked in like this on the defensive end.
Outside, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Davis has got 8.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Guys, back to you.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Fires the three. Lakers trail by 11. Davis sets a screen. Bryant, that's for two. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Indiana's ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Goes to show you how well Johnson anticipates. Sees the shot forming and is able to...
Oh, what a finish!
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. A little extra on that one.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And Siakam has it in the corner. Indiana again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Magic doing a little self-serve, going vertical on them.
Outside, George. Pass to Hibbert. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Screen by O'Neal. To the middle. The second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pass to Halliburton. Outside, George. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Artest. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Artest's got the lead up to 12 now for Indiana. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Johnson. Oh, the advantage of size out of the backcourt. Magic Johnson.
This is where Magic thrives, a master at toying with defenders and screen and rolls.
Outside, George. Artest with the ball. Now defended by Bryant. Pass to George. And Indiana, another three.
And sometimes with George, it doesn't really matter where he's squaring up from. If he's in rhythm, even from distance, you've got to get a hand in his face or he'll drain it. Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Los Angeles making a switch here, and he makes both free throws. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Davis sets a screen. Here's Johnson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding him. I mean, you try to get physical with him. You don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
And that one misses. Outside, George. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Lakers trail by 11. To the inside. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
When AD gets going like this, it's almost impossible to slow him down. He's got so many different ways to beat you.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. And Davis sends it back. It's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Pacers substitution. Danny Granger. John Boosie.
Outside, Kobe. Inside. Forceful slam by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
We got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And stolen by James. West can't hit. And here's George for 3. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 13 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Okay, fans.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Lakers trail by 10. Davis sets a screen. For 3, West. They get it back. Kareem unstoppable inside.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
To the inside. Siakam uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pacers lead by 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. West misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Boosie. On the wing, Granger. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the lead has all of his attention.
And so Granger nails both of them. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Outside, Kobe puts it up. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Pacers leading by 14. Banked in off the glass. O'Neal's got his first points of the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And stolen by James.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Here's Granger. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. The drive by Granger. And James pulls it down.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Oh, that's a heck of a stop.
West. Up again. Davis on the follow.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
The Pacers call timeout.
If you see yourself in this screen, you know what to do. Show us your move. Somebody. You're on the screen.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Indiana had some instruction for his guys during the break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Allie, thank you so much. The Pacers call timeout.
All right, fans. Here come your Laker girls.
Here's Halliburton. Down it goes for 3.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
O'Neal. O'Neal there for the rebound.
Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton.
And the free throw, no good.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Here's Halliburton. That one goes in.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
And George, here we go. And it misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Missed on the 3. Here's Indiana. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside, Siakam.
Los Angeles foul. Gail Goodrich. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside, George. Driving inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. It's the Orlando Magic and the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, here is McGrady. Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now here's Simmons. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. Pass to Iverson. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Iverson outside. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Magic. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
First team foul.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Simmons. Embiid in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Here's McGrady. And it's Malone with the rebound. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And the shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Iverson. Into the lane. Hill pulls it in. The Magic trailing. Inside. Here's McGrady. Rebound, Malone. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Iverson. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. Malone trying to break free. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's Hill. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession with the step back. Iverson outside. Pass to Embiid. Back to Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Orlando shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Greer. Screen by Malone. To the inside. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Howard. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Now here's Iverson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside, Scott. Over Greer. Here's Vucevic. He's to the hoop. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Very difficult to stop Nikola Vucevic when he's driving like this, pretty much daring the defense to hit him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. .130 left in the first quarter. The drive by Iverson. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Here's Scott. Hardaway with it. And stolen by Iverson. Pushing it up. Here's Greer. No scoring in this one. Now here's Iverson. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Iverson.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Howard's shot is good.
Well, tremendous touch right there. Dwight Howard being aggressive and wanting to dominate inside.
Now Iverson. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots. 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. With the putback. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 6 points.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well. Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
It's Hardaway with the drive.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Here's Embiid. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic out in front, leading by just 1. And we'll be back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Here's Greer. Nothing on the board. Banked in off the glass. Greer's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the 76ers.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Lewis. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. Over Lewis. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Down low. Vucevic. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
And Chamberlain gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Anderson. And here is Howard. 8 points for him. Just 3 to shoot. Anderson's shot is off.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Collins. Here's Chamberlain. To the wing right side. There's Embiid with the dunk.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
screen by Howard. It's over Embiid. And Embiid with the block. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Timeout called the 76ers.
Timeout.
And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The 76ers leading by 5. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
The kick out to Hill. Lewis with the 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The 3 from Hill. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Hardaway from past the arc. O'Neal with the putback.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Maxey with it. He's got 5. There's a screen. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And they get it back. Pocket 4. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Orlando ball. Coming up to the court here, Sixer. Number 2, Jose Alonso.
The Magic trailed by 5. Shaq with the screen. Here's Hardaway. And he makes good on the layup. Hardaway has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now here's Iverson. He has 6. 3-pointer. Iverson buries it from deep.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Screen by O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
On the wing, Iverson. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Maxey. On the wing, Jones. And here's Iverson outside. No good on that one. The Magic trailed by 4. To the paint. Here's Shaq. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
Iverson attacking. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Pass to Vucevic. Lewis with the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
For Orlando, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. No good on that one. And the 76ers making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Here's Simmons. Oh, that one was strong.
That is nice.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Now here's Iverson. There's Iverson through the contact.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster. We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Anderson outside. Out left to the wing. Now Howell. He's got 10. Lewis with the 3. Outside, Maxey. Down low. And stolen by Scott. To the middle. And stolen by Iverson. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Ben Simmons is so skilled at using his athleticism and strength to draw the contact. How about the and one opportunity?
Philadelphia shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. On the free throw, no good. The Magic trailed by 11. Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Scott. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Malone.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And here's Anderson. Hasn't made one yet. Fires from deep. A putback. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 11. Driving in.
Rashad Lewis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. The drive by Iverson. In the corner, Simmons with it. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Scott can't get it to go. A nice shot by Simmons. Simmons got 14 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
At the line for Philadelphia.
Free throw good, Maxey.
Number 5, Paolo Banchero.
And the 76ers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Substitution on the court.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To the inside. Kicks it out to Malone. Pass to Embiid. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Magic trailed by 16. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Here's Skiles. And here's Hill for three. They get it again. Pass to Skiles. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
At the line for one, Moses Malone.
And that one misses.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Hill, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. The three for Doncic. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
And James gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Doncic. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Jackson. And here is Kidd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, Jackson misses. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Inside, O'Neal. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Outside, O'Neal. Here's LeBron. And he comes up with the deuce.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Jackson in the corner. The three for Doncic. O'Neal with the rebound. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. Shaq with the screen. Here's Bryant. O'Neal trying to break free. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
Kidd attacking. Stolen by Magic. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And creating a little separation here. Gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Time to get loud for your Lakers youth dance team. Let me hear you.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Kidd driving inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Such a gutsy player. Kidd doesn't back down from the challenge on that drive. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. To the paint. Here's Davis. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 6. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Johnson goes in. It's stolen by Bradley. And again, Dallas turns it over. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 24, Mark Aguirre.
Here's James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Dallas with it. Trailing here by 8. Here's Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Puts up a deep 3. Dallas again missing. Johnson with the bounce pass. Davis drives in. Los Angeles with another miss. Mavericks trail by 8. Jackson looking around. Nowitzki with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Drives to the hoop. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
Well, you gotta love the mobility and agility of Dirk Nowitzki. Dodges defenders artfully on his way to the rack.
Pass to LeBron. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 1:53 left to play in the first. Now here's Bradley. He's guarded by Johnson. Bradley with the ball. Still scoreless. 4 on the clock. Baseline try. And it's Doncic missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
In the corner, it's James. Los Angeles with another miss. Doncic with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And that one is good. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Count it good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Nowitzki for 3. And Shaq pulls it down.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. That's in there. Coming off the assist from McGuire.
Well, Nowitzki, a threat to score as soon as he catches the ball. Impeccable form and impeccable quickness on the shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's stolen by Davis. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
10.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
There's a good screen. Aguirre. And he converts the layup. Aguirre's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Down low. Here's Shaq. The Mavericks pull it in. Knocked away to the middle. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Oh, Shaq attack.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Pass to Donaldson. Outside, Aguirre. And here's Harper from the arc. And Davis pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul. But O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Los Angeles leading by 8. There's Anthony Davis. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Dallas calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's West. Lets it go from deep. Down low. Abdul-Jabbar. And it's blocked. To the inside. Here's Donaldson. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
Pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Here's Doncic. It's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
The drive by Doncic.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the paint. And Donaldson gets it to go.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. That was a textbook jam by Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Outside Kidd.
Lakers foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Dallas substitution. Dirk Nowitzki.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots. Pass to Baylor. It's Goodrich on the wing. Nothing on the board. Chamberlain a screen. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And here's West for 3. Mavericks trailed by 12. To the wing right side. And stolen by Goodrich. Pulls up. And that's collected by Nowitzki.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Kidd with it. West picks him up. Dirk with the 3.
Well, 3 ball is one of Nowitzki's favorite tools in the arsenal, and it's borderline unblockable given his size.
Pass to Chamberlain. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Will Chamberlain.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. Nowitzki outside. Dallas moving the ball around.
Lakers foul. Jerry West. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Baylor. Over Nowitzki. And the rejection by Bradley. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Jackson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got his first basket.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
And here's Chamberlain. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Nine seconds left to play in the first half. Doncic outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Mavericks trailed by 6. Outside Kidd. Left side Bradley. On the wing Jackson. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Now into the lineup, your Lakers. Number 42. James
Lakers lead by 6. Here's West. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. And here is Kidd. Shoots. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Nowitzki's got the first bucket of the third here for the Mavs. Pass to O'Neal. Bradley with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Outside, Davis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
That free throw missing. Los Angeles making a switch here. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Out to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by James. Here's Bryant. And Kobe Bryant finishes it.
Well, how about the follow-up by Bryant, outworking the defense to get that second chance opportunity.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Nowitzki. Beyond the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, this is just Dirk doing work, right? When he gets his rhythm, unstoppable.
Pass to O'Neal. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Now here's Nowitzki. For the tie, it falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Stolen by Jackson. Doncic looking it over. Nowitzki for 3. And the Mavericks another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no
that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Nowitzki outside. And stolen by LeBron. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. LeBron finishing the fast break.
Oh, the athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities.
And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
The Mavericks trail. And the foul on Magic Johnson.
Timeout, timeout.
That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of the game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Nowitzki has it in the corner. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Shaq.
And that's all Nowitzki, right? Great frame and great game to get fouled on that shot.
And so Nowitzki nails both of them.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
To the inside. Here's Davis. A second chance effort. Here's O'Neal. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Here's Doncic. The Lakers with the rebound.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Davis.
And just great anticipation from Dirk, playing his cards right on the defensive end, comes through with the rejection.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Dirk through the defender. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Johnson, and the rejection by Bradley. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Bryant, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 1. And they double up Doncic. Now Nowitzki. He's got 22. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
James Donaldson.
Johnson, that's for 2. Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for Dallas. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back to the action in just a minute.
40. Come on, everyone.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 1. West outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Finley with the rebound. Outside, Aguirre. Now Kidd. And here is Doncic. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Well, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Good work there as it goes. West has got his first points of the game.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Outside, Aguirre. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by Elgin Baylor. Here's Abdul-Jabbar to tie it up. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Fires away from way outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Here's West. Back to Baylor. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots from the corner. Baylor can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Timeout, Mavs. And now let's send it